Siddha.
Utkrama. Utkrama. Part of it we have discussed. I am now going for the whole mantra. Utkrama. Ataha. Utkrama. Ataha. Mavapatthaha. Utkrama. Ataha. Mavapatthaha. Ta is alpa prana and half vowel is tha mahaprana. Avapatthaha. Mavapatthaha. Mrutyoho. Mrutyoho padvisham. Mrutyoho padvisham. Avamunchamana. Mrutyoho padvisham. Avamunchamana. Ma chitta. Ma chitta. Cha is mahaprana. That is the half vowel. Small chi. Feet have got a half vowel. Mahaprana cha. Chitta. Ma chitta. Asmal lokat. Ma chitta asmal lokat. Agnehi suryasya sandrishaha. Agnehi suryasya sandrishaha. Utkramaataha purusha mavapatthaha. Mrutyoho padvisham avamunchamanaha. Ma chitta asmal lokat. Agnehi suryasya sandrishaha. Atharva 8:1-4. Atharva 8:1-4. Utkrama ataha. Both put together it is Utkramaataha. Utkrama ataha. Ma avapatthaha. Ma avapatthaha. Ma avapatthaha. Mrutyoho padvisham avamunchamanaha. Mrutyoho padvisham avamunchamanaha. And I split it. It is Mrutyoho padvisham avamunchamanaha. Ma chitta asmat lokat. That becomes asmal lokat. Asmat lokat. Agnehe suryasya sandrisha. Ataha, from where you are. Ataha, from where you are. Utkrama, forge ahead. Move up. Forge ahead, move up. Ataha, from where you are. Ataha, utkrama. Ma. Don't. Avapatthaha, go down, fall down. Descend, don't descend. Utkrama is to ascend. From where you are, you have to ascend, and you are not supposed to descend. Ma avapatthaha. Mrutyoho padvisham. The shackles of death. The bindings of death. The hold of death. Mrutyoho padvisham. Avamunchamanaha. You release yourself. You release yourself from the shackles of death. Mrutyoho padvisham avamunchamana. Death binds you, death holds you. Now release yourself from the bonds of death. Mrutyoho padvisham avamunchamana. Avamunchamanaha, release yourself from the Padvisham Mrutyoho, the bond of death, the binding of death. Ma chitta asmal lokat. Don't run away from this world. Don't sever yourself. Don't cut yourself from the relationship what you have with this world. Be in this world. Ma chitta asmal lokat. Don't run away from realities. Face it. Agnehi Suryasya Sandrisha. Shine like the sun and the moon. Sun during day, moon during night. Like, Sandrisha is like. Shine like the sun and the moon. And give light. Emanate light.
Feeding butler.
Agnehi Suryasya Sandrisha. Like the sun and the moon. Agni is also fire. Fire. Like the fire during night. The sun during the day and fire during the night. It gives light. It throws light. Elsewhere it's also referred to as sun and moon. Here it is sun and fire. Right, thank you. Now this is Atharva 814. Now the essence of this whole mantra is, it's all referred to Utkramata Purusha. Purusha is there. Purusha is the Jivatma. Utkramata Purusha. Letter Purusha, take it now. It's addressed to a Purusha. Purusha in usual parlance, it is man. But here it means the soul. The one which resides in a Pura is called as Purusha, and the soul resides in this Pura called Sharira Indra Manas. So that is the Purusha. Purusha doesn't mean male. Oh Jivatman, from where you are now, you are at a certain place, you are at a certain level. From that level, you have to go ahead. You have to ascend. Ascending is your nature and descending is not your nature.
Sharmaji, how does Purusha become human? Like, what is the split?
Puri Shete. Puri is a town, an abode, a house. Shete, which resides in that. Now this whole world is the abode and God resides in it. So God is also called as Purusha. As you see it in Purusha Sukta. There Purusha means God. Here for the soul, the town or the abode is the Sharira. So that takes shelter in the Sharira and starts its activities.
Puri Shete is the root, Sharmaji.
Not root, it's the explanation that is given in Nirukta.
Puri plus Shete.
Shing Shaye. For Shete, the root is Shing Shaye. The one which sleeps, the one which takes rest. Shing Shaye. Pura is a town. Another one is Puri Shadaha. That's also is another explanation. Shadai Shadalra Visharane, which expands, which resides, which occupies the whole city, is known as Purusha. So here the city for soul is the Sharira Indra Manas. Puri Shadaha, Puri Shete.
What is Shadaha?
Shada Shadalra Visharane. Visharana is to spread. It spreads throughout its territory of the Sharira Indra Manas. All this abode, home, house. For the soul, this is the house for its activities. Purusha, O soul, which is taking shelter in the Sharira, Indriya, Manas, in this tool, in this house. Because it can work, it's in the tool. Once the tool is separated, there is no meaning. It is dormant, it is in a sleepy state, inactive state, and nothing can be done. When you are in the Sharira, yes, you have got a tool and you can work with it. So Purusha, it's understood you.
Sharma ji,
Ataha, from where you are, ascending, go up. To descend is not your nature. Ma avapattaha, don't descend, don't fall down. Now here one very important thing what I have to know is, we should know where we are. We don't know where we are, whether I am ascending or descending, I will not be able to know. So to know where I am and to make it a benchmark, make it a line from where I have to ascend and not descend. That's very important, to find out where I am. So how do you find out where I am? It is through introspection only, honest introspection. I introspect, what are my strengths, what are my weaknesses? I have to find out, and the sum of those strengths and weaknesses is a point where I am. How do you find out these strengths and weaknesses? Anger, just certain parameters sometimes. Anger. How quickly I become angry? How quickly I am disturbed? It varies from person to person. And what circumstance I become angry? Which causes anger in me? Find out. Okay, I don't get angry for this. I manage. This I don't. This I don't. This I become angry. Okay, certain things. X, Y, Z, 1, 2, 3. I become angry for that. Next. How is my avariciousness? Wants. I want this, I want that. How much? I want so much. I want only this much. So want is, again, in terms of degrees, it varies. And what actually you want? Is it totally selfish? Or is selfish plus selfless? Or is only selfless? How to measure it? That's another parameter. Then jealousy. How is jealousy in me? Is it more or less? Towards what? Towards whom? For what? So all those things have to analyze. So it is, jealousy is one parameter. Then infatuation. It's not liking, it is more. Infatuation. To what things I'm infatuated? That's once I need it, once I'm with it, I forget everything. That's infatuation. Moha, in other words. Moha. It is mine. I will have a relationship with it as saying that it is mine, mine, mine. Mama Kara. Mama is mine in the Veda Bhasha. Mama Kara. How is my Mama Kara? To what things I'm attached to without thinking, without analyzing. That is Mama Kara. So I do it. Mama Kara. How much it is in me. For what things? That's another parameter. Want is one. Lobha is avariciousness. How much I'm avaricious. How dissatisfied I am for things. And what all the things I want more and more and more. Analyze it. And how I am arrogant. Arrogance is also there in me. How much I'm arrogant. Before whom I am arrogant. Before whom I am docile. I got both qualities. Before someone who is stronger than me, I keep mum. Otherwise, I become arrogant and start dictating things. So where, how, under what circumstance, analyze it. In a nutshell, Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. That's it. So these are the 6 parameters, and I find out how much it is, each one of them. And the netting is my personality, internal personality. The level of where I am with reference to the soul. That is Ataha. You define it, you find it out. Honestly, that honestly is very important. Because any time when I encounter my deficiencies, I want to avoid it. Because I don't want to say, this is my deficiency, this is my weakness. I don't want to accept my weaknesses. Ego plays a part. Keep it aside. Be honest. Yes, I am very angry. Yes, I am very angry. Don't try to say that I'm not so much angry. Don't say so. I'm angry, say I'm angry. Don't try to pacify it. Don't try to undertone it, underestimate it. Estimate things as they are. Don't overestimate also. When I got some good things, I try to overestimate. I'm a great person. That's how I feel. But really, I'm not so great. So be honest. Do an honest evaluation of what you are with respect to Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. Now that is, you will know where you are. Then from there, you have to ascend. How to ascend? With reference to factors which are helpful, they have to increase. With reference to Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya, which are harmful, that should get reduced. So negative things, if they get reduced, positive things, if they get increased, that is progress. That is ascending. If I'm angry, it should come down. If I'm jealous, it should come down. So coming down with reference to jealousy is my ascending, is my moving forward, moving to a higher level. So I have to find out what are all those things first, and then what is ascending, what is descending. I love everyone. Okay, love more. That's ascending. I tolerate. That's a good quality. If you increase your tolerance, yes, you are ascending. If your tolerance is too less and is still going down, then you are in trouble, in problem. That is descending. Ma avapatha, don't descend. Utkramata purusha, ma avapatha. Don't descend. There are positive things ascend, negative things you have to descend. Negative things, if you descend, that is real ascending. So find out your positives and negatives, and if there is a positive, move ahead. With reference to negative, come down. That is a real ascending. Now, one great problem we face while doing all this is the fear of death. The fear of death. If I do like this, if something happens, what next? What is that something? I'm afraid of that something which may happen. What is that fear? Something will happen. Then what will happen? Something will. Then what? If I die, that's the last question. If I die, this whole life is gone. So I'm afraid of that. So starting from that fear of death, I go on adjusting things in such a way that I become dishonest at the end. And the fear of death, that is at the bottom of everything. All fears. That's the mother of fears. And the word what is used in Yoga Darshana for this is Abhinivesha. Abhinivesha is the fear of death. It's in all of us. It's in every one of us. Abhinivesha. That fear of death. Now, as long as that fear of death exists in us powerfully, we will not be ready to take steps in any direction. I want to safeguard myself and live. But here it says, overcome that fear of death. Concentrate on your ascending and don't descend. Concentrate on your improving. Now that's with reference to the soul. If I die, don't worry, don't worry. I got a big chain of birth and death cycle. And more you ascend, more you develop, more you improve your personality. In your next birth, you'll start at a higher point. It's beneficial to you. Don't worry about death. Of course, death is a temporary shifting point. It shifts you from this frame of life to another frame of life. That's all. Why do you fear? You never die. Soul is eternal. It cannot die. Then what is death? It is a separation between the body and the soul. That's all. And the soul will get again another body. You can continue your journey. You can continue your progress. You can continue your ascending.
Sharma ji.
It's easy to say. Tell me.
Many times the fear is not death itself, it's the other things, right, Sharma ji? I mean, what if somebody thinks bad of me? That kind of fear.
Okay, that's right. I'm telling the mother of all fears. Okay, they think bad of me. Why? What happened? Let them think. Now, if they start thinking bad about me, our relationship will get hurt. Our relationship will get disturbed. Then what? Then what? If I start asking why, what then, then finally say, okay, because of the relationship, I feel myself solitary. I feel myself alone. And what if I'm alone, I cannot tolerate it. What will happen? I'll die of being alone. So finally, it comes to death. If I do so, I lose money. I lose some wealth. Okay, fine. What next? Okay, if I lose wealth, I will not have things what I need. Then what will happen? Because I don't have things what I need, I will be in scarcity. Then what? Because of scarcity, I may die. Finally, in 10 questions or 20 questions, at one point we will say that if I die. So finally, the death is the cause for all fears. If I am not afraid, I say, okay, let it happen, let me face it. That's what I was saying. This attitude is very easy to say and explain, but to really practice, it needs a lot of courage. Needs a lot of courage. We should understand what death is. It's just a separation, and our journey as a soul, it continues. It's easy to say, it's easy to lecture, it's easy to listen, it's easy to understand also. But to practice it is what is it. It's not that it's impossible to practice. Many have practiced. For those martyrs, for example, for those martyrs, they shut down their body, they shut down their whole life for the sake of a higher value. We call them as martyrs. And the Vedic word for them is Marut. Marut. Marut is one who is ready to shed their body for the sake of a higher value. They don't care for life. They say, okay, let it go. I'm doing it for a good cause. So for me, the cause and the goal is very important, not this physical body. Even if it goes, I don't mind. This clarity regarding death and preparedness to shed the sharir indriya manas for the sake of a higher value is what is called as mrityoho padvisham avamunchamana. Release yourself from the shackles of death. The fear of death, to be precise. Fear of death. We're all afraid of death at one point or the other. Reflexively we react when there's a danger for our life. That's okay, that's okay. But if you want to achieve, if you want to ascend, if you want to improve with reference to the soul, you should overcome it. Because many times overcoming it itself gives a lot of strength to the soul. Mrityoho padvisham avamunchamana. Many say that for achieving all this, if you are in the midst of this mundane world, in the midst of this world, you cannot do it. You have to run away from it. You have to live in a secluded place. You have to do tapas. You have to go to Himalaya or some other thing. Sit there alone and hold your nose. Do this, do that. Then you can achieve this. Vedamata, it says, no. Ma chitta smaloka. Don't run away from the realities. Stay here. This is your workplace. In this workplace, only when you take the blows of this reality, you become stronger, not by running away from that. It is just escapism. Don't escape. Don't escape. No, my family life is very, very tough, very difficult. That is where you have to work. That's where you have to tolerate. That's where you have to become stronger. Because there's a problem in the family, because there's a problem in the society, if you run away from the problem, how do you become strong? You run away, the problem is not there. That is true. But when you face the problem, you become more stronger than running away from the problem. Running away from the problem is foolish and meaningless. But you face the problem and become stronger is the best way. Don't run away from. Don't be an escapist. Take things straight, fight with them, become stronger. If you lose the battle, don't worry. Don't worry. Mrityoho padvisham, which already have overcome the fear of death. That's a maxim that could happen. Losing the battle is losing life. Separation between soul and the sharir indriya manas. Fine, I'm already ready for that. Face it, face it. Straight. One English phrase it says, take the bull by the horns. The bull is coming. You take it by the horns. Don't run away. If you run away, it will just gore you and kill you. If you take it by horns, you'll ride over its horns. You'll survive. You'll not die. Because you are riding the very horns which is the cause for killing you. Ride the bull by the horns. That is how you have to face. You have to face reality straight. You have to fight with it straight on the face of it. Don't run away. If you run away, you are gone. You will not become strong, you become more and more fearful if you run away. Ma chitta small lokat. Agnehe suryasya sandrisha. I got a great role model in the sun and the fire. Irrespective of any problems, irrespective of any hindrance, the sun shines. And the fire burns and gives light. One during the day, one during the night. That light is there always. That's in you, that light is there to fight it out, to stay firmly. Do it. Like the sun and the fire, one during the day and another one during the night. Like that, you be strong, you be emanating that strength and light. Don't run away from the problems. Don't get yourself succumbed to the fear of death. This is just a changeover, just a shift over. So I was in one house, now changed from one house to another house. That's all. You are not dead. You are not dead. You cannot die also. The soul cannot die. What maximum it can do is shift its place from X house to Y house. That's all you are doing. Once again, it's very easy to say. But to feel it and do it, yes, it requires grit. It requires a lot of boldness. And that boldness is the cause for increasing the strength of the soul and purity of the soul, and we become eligible to experience bliss and peace for a long, long time without getting into the cycle of birth and death. That is called as ascending. Ascend from where you are. Don't descend. If you give place to all negative thoughts and negative words and negative actions, the soul becomes weaker and impure. So the impure soul, or that impure, the weaker soul cannot help you to experience peace and peace. That's descending. Don't descend. That's not your path. Your goal is upper. Your goal is higher. Your movement has to be to a higher plinth, higher place. Do it. Achieve it. You can do it. You can do it. Don't say I can't do it. You can. That's the other mantra. Shukrosi, Bhrajosi, Jyotirasi, Swarasi, Apnahi Shreyam Samati Samakra. You are capable of doing it. I got that light in you. I got that force in you. Do it. Don't feel inferior. Such mantras are there elsewhere. So if I club both, when I ask you to ascend, don't say I am not capable. You are capable. May not be you are not capable as any other person. That doesn't matter. But you are capable in your own capacity. Progress. Ascend. So this ascending is the one which takes you towards the goal of becoming stronger and purer and experiencing peace and bliss. And that's our search always. That's our ultimate search. That's our ultimate goal. What are the hindrances? One is the fear of death. Another one is the mundane world. This world where we are in. Our all relationships, this and that, our duties, other things, they all come in the way. Fine, take it, take it. Overcome the fear of death and take the challenges in this life, mundane life, overcome it. Don't run away. Don't run away. And wherever you run, that death will not leave you. So you cannot run away from death. The best answer is overcome the fear of death and you have won. Regarding death, overcome the fear of it. Regarding the other problems, face them. If you run away, you are an escapist and you are a coward. You are not able to face it. You will not become strong at all. Face them. Whether you lose it or not, whether you win, that's a different issue. Face it. Mere facing itself will give you a lot of strength, the spiritual strength and purity to the soul, because you're capable of facing it. Losing or gaining is a different issue. Similarly, face death also. With reference to death, we are definitely going to lose it. That's right. But just because I'm going to lose before death, don't run away, don't fear death. Then what best I can do with reference to death? You defer death, you postpone your end. That is possible. Play for a longer period. Finally, you lose for death. That's a different issue. Every one of us, we lose before death. That's assured. But just because finally we are going to lose before death, don't run away from it, don't fear it. Just play and play and play for a longer and longer time. Cheat death for a longer period. One day we'll succumb, that's okay. But don't just succumb to it. Don't just lose before it without your effort. Don't run away from realities. Face it. And you be the one who guides like the sun during the day and the fire during the night. You will be a guide to others if you do all these things. You will help so many other your fellow beings for all this. And helping your fellow beings on this path itself is a positive thing, and it takes you a little more up. That helps you in your ascent. So this is secret of life. Once you are born, you are going to die. That's assured. So the best thing what I can do is I can postpone death because of my good thoughts, words, and actions. Do it. Postpone death, cheat death, live for a longer period, longer span of life. That's fine. And find out where you are with reference to your samskaras. Samskaras, how do you understand? Labha, Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. According to them, where you are, how much strong they are in you. Find it out. There are also good qualities: love, compassion, to learn, to help. Fine. Regarding all these things, 6 enemies and other positive things. Find out where you are. And from that point, once you note that point, honestly, from there you ascend. Positive things have to increase and negative things have to come down. Do it. That's your ascent or descent. Descent is not your nature. Ascent is your nature. And don't run away from the realities. Face them. Face them. Good or bad, that's a different issue. Face them. Be bold. And at the same time, you show light to others also, as sun during day and fire during night. It's a beautiful formula to lead a successful and to lead a life where we ascend continuously, and a life we are bold and strong. It's a good formula for that. So once that good formula is before you, do it. You are benefited. Anyhow, we are going to die. Why worry for it? Why fear for it? But defer death, cheat death, live for a longer time, and do your job. Where? The very place where you are. Don't run away from that. Don't run. Then what about sannyas ashram? Is it not running away from the world? No. It has been misinterpreted. Sannyas ashram is not running away by changing to saffron robes and going to some secluded place. No. A real sannyasi will work more selflessly, without fear, here to help others and not for selfish ends. We are all selfish, that's fine. But as you grow, as you become matured, as you become experienced, as you become knowledgeable, then the element of selfishness should come down and the factor of selflessness should increase. And a sannyasi is one who is least selfish and most selfless. Where he is very much in the society. He is not in a secluded place. He is not running away. That is the real meaning of sannyasa. Sannyasashram is not running away from reality and trying to achieve sargam or moksham by himself. No, that's not the path. Your fellow beings are crying, your fellow beings are in trouble. And if you run away, what's your responsibility? Try to clear off their tears. Try to wipe off their tears. And that takes you to a higher level than doing sadhana, being in a secluded place. Ma chitta small loka. Even if you are in sannyasa ashram, you are not supposed to run away. You have to stay here, but you are doing things here with the least selfishness and most selflessness. Still you are here. Still you are here, not running away. This is exactly what sannyasa ashram is with reference to Vedas. That's what Vedas say. It doesn't allow anyone to run away from realities. Face it with selfishness, maybe face it with selflessness. So selfishness to selflessness is moving from brahmacharya to sannyasa. That's all. Here only, you cannot run away. Ma chitta small. It's not new for us. Many great people, they have spoken the same thing. Maybe Dayanand Saraswati, maybe Swami Vivekananda. There are many such people, just two I quoted. People asked them, you see, you are so elevated souls, are so great souls, have done so much sadhana. Why not you do it and get moksha for you, get salvation for you? Why be in this world and cry for others? And both of them have said, no, we are very much interested in wiping out the tears from the eyes of my fellow beings and not interested in my moksha, my salvation. We are not interested. Even if I have to take hundreds of births to do this job, I'm prepared for that. I don't want to get out from birth and death cycle when my fellow beings are crying, when my fellow beings are in trouble. And the beautiful thing is, that is a right path to get moksha. Being here, being serving them, and to wipe off their tears. Running away will not take you anywhere. Be here, you get yourself freed. That's the beauty of it. Be here and get freed. How? Being here, how can I be freed? I can be freed provided I do here things selflessly. That's the clue here. Not running away. Do things here selflessly. Get yourself freed up. You run away and be selfish, you will never go anywhere. So the crux of the issue is being selfless or selfish. And both we have to read here now. Mrityoho padvisham avamunchamanaha ma chitta small lokat. Don't sever yourself, don't cut yourself from the realities in the real life. Be here. If not for selfishness, be here being a selfless man. Help others to be happy, help others to be good. And don't fear for death. Don't fear for death. Do your job well, wholeheartedly, with knowledge, with selflessness. That's the path of ascent. That's the path of ascent. And that's your direction. Don't descend, don't fall down. This is the gist of this Veda mantra. Utkramata Purusha Mavapathaha Mrityoho Padvisham Avamanchamanaha Ma Chitta Smallokat Agnehe Suryasya Sandrisha. This is a mantra from Atharva 814. Atharva 814. This is the ideal that is given to us, is the map, route map for us for ascent. If you run away, you are weak. If you are selfish, you are gone. Don't run away. Don't be selfish. Don't be afraid of death. The points are very small and simple, but to practice it needs a lot of grit and courage. Do it. Do it. You'll get it. Let us do it. We'll get it. And that's the path we have to take. That's the path of ascent and not descent. Okay, thank you for the day. Day after tomorrow again, day after tomorrow is
Saturday for here.
Saturday.
Sunday.
Sunday for us, Saturday for you, right? Sunday morning again sit down and discuss about it. Thank you very much.
Dhanyawada, Sharma.
Namaste. Dhanyawada.